Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Subnautica. I've gone and made a new locker over here so that we can actually store seeds near the planting area, and I've just gone through, harvested all the gel sack seeds, same with the writhing reeds, put them in, and we've now got our Gabe's feather potentially growing over here, and the spotted dock leaf also growing. So I'm curious to see how they come up. The ones that I've got left in the seeds area are the ones that I think were above ground. So we don't want to necessarily be putting them underwater. Other things that I've done, I've made another little locker here for components. So we've got a lot clearer inventory, and we're in a really good place to go out on a full quartz run, or at least quartz and copper most likely. Let's grab a water for the journey, and I think we'll be good to go. We'll grab the sea moth and head on out. So we'll drop that. So we're going to be heading back to the shallows. I might take some time to go round the now we've got the depth module. As we pass through the red seagrass area, we might take a moment to do some exploring below ground in that, but it's not super high / urgent on my list of things to do. I've also actually let's check our storage here before we go. Cool, I did empty it out. I've also got some limestone that we've got the camera parked near, just on the way. So we'll probably grab them too, just because it's going to be convenient. So there was one bit right here. That gives this a little bit of copper, and there was supposed to be a bit just around here somewhere. Like literally a teensy bit further. There it is. That got us titanium, which is not as useful right now, but always going to need titanium. Anyway, this journey is mostly about the quartz, so we'll be stopping at every crystal we see, and getting it to the point where we can build up our new multi-purpose rooms, large rooms, all the glass corridors, and then potentially start filling them with alien containment. And maybe even like seeing if we can grow some creature eggs. This is all, of course, a giant distraction from actually exploring what's going on with those aliens and all the potential death and danger that might go along with that. But you know, we don't need to embrace every single threat head on. That's the way I see it. We're going to want to go down into that deep cave. But I see some quartz just up to the right. Grab this. See hiding in there. There might be other bits nearby. There's one. Very well hidden, really. I wonder if we can cut any of this. Doesn't look like it. And with our rebreather, we're now in a much better position for actually going out on these excursions and not worrying about our... Oh yeah, should probably go down and investigate that. And not worrying about our oxygen level. So, in we go. Let's park. Actually, we could take this down inside. It's not that tight. We did say we were going to explore the deep cave over here, so let's see what we have. I don't want to go too quickly because there's going to be lots of quartz for us to grab. But we're already at 180 meters. I wonder if we can open up those rogue cradles. It looks like we can get samples from them. Which makes me think that they would be openable. Yeah. It looks like it's definitely doable. They do give off light, which is pretty cool. Let's stick one seed in the sea moth storage, and we can drop the others. I think it's time to drink our water. Now, was there any other quartz that I wanted to grab at this bit? In fact, did I scan these things on the edge? They may not be scannable. Oh god, mate. How about big fat no? There is a bit more quartz there. Let's grab that. Now I want to be mindful of dangers like mesmers and stuff that could drag us into other threatening areas. We could go down to 300 meters now, so let's start our descent. Got some more quartz to grab. Yeah, we're gonna have plenty available. A sea crown. Interesting. Something new for us. If I take one of those back, I can put one in and we'll just drop the rest. Mostly I'm hitting it a few times in case something else drops at the end, so we don't really want all of these seeds that are coming out of it. It's more like the scientific method with very little science. There's more crystals behind us. And those things that like shooting thorns around. Right, let's have a look at that sea crown, see if there is... Yeah, we do need to scan it still. We'll do that. And we'll get the sea moth repaired just before we head down a bit further. I'm making sure that we grab everything we can in terms of scanning and samples, because if we need to make synthetic fibers, there's going to be something else we haven't come across yet, which will give us the ability of doing that. There's more quartz. Was it just those two bits? Guess it was. What are you? You're a regress shell? Now we've got your seed. You're a redwort. Now we've got your seed. Pretty certain I've scanned both of these. I didn't see the scan thing show up. There's another quartz. And there's one more. This is a good place to come for it, actually. All things considered. Violet bow. It's very, very pretty. And there's another quartz over here as well. Okay, carrying on exploring. How am I doing in inventory space? I'm pretty full up, and it's mostly those seeds. But we do have a good amount of quartz that we've been able to pick up. Is this just like a small loop, or does this actually go somewhere? And what's that? The hell are you? Well, it was alive, whatever it was. I don't think we can really do anything with those.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I am going to need to get some food soon. And yeah, I think this is explored as deep as this one can go. There's a little bit more quartz. And this is really what I'm going to be looking for, is little side bits that I might have missed while coming around and exploring. Yeah, he's definitely a biter. I think this might be all we can do in this place. We'll keep just checking carefully as we go, but it might be time to come out. That looks like it just raises up. That's definitely out. That's out. That's out. Okay, so was there any like secondary pits that I didn't see? No, this just goes down into that one hole. And we'll just go straight down. And there wasn't any other tech or anything down here either. Still, very cool cave. Lots of nice quartz. And we got space for one more thing, so we could grab a fish on the way back and get some food. And those are the seeds that I left before. Okay, let's head back to base quickly. We'll drop this stuff off. And maybe do a little bit of construction. That seems like a good plan. If I can get that that loop around the garden area finished, I'll be very happy. I don't know if we've got enough quartz for it, but we'll be able to have a quick check. In fact, as we're passing, I'll grab some fish from here so we don't massively depopulate the area near us. Come back, spadefish. There we go. Cooked spadefish. A delicious snack. Any other fish want to be cooked? Not shoals of fish, because we can't do anything with those. You. And I think we could probably do one more. Lovely stuff, and that's topped up our water a little bit as well. Kind of skirt around the edge of the tree mushroom area. And we'll park up near the base. I wonder if I should make a second moon pool so we can have the sea moth in as well. I should probably build some floodlights outside as well. Okay, so with this we need glass, which means we're going to need to turn our quartz into glass. That's easy to do, just takes a little bit of time. We do have, in fact, let's drop our seeds off right now before I forget. So seed, seed, seed. There's one more in the thing, but we're not going to be able to fit it in there anyway. Let's go for 4 glass to start off with. Nice. And where is the sea moth storage? Over on this side. I will grab that, and all of this, because it just fits in. Brilliant. Okay. Complete that, and we're going to go for a nice glass corner. I'm pretty happy with this. Not gonna lie, pretty happy with that. Now this area, we're gonna need 1 more glass before we can do anything with it. I can actually construct it from the inside. So that in itself is going to be fine. You know what? Let's make another couple just so we've got spares. I do want to be outside though, so I can see things properly. Let's have a little wander around our garden area. I like this. I really like what we've got going on here. Could do a reinforcement there. That'll give us a little bit more capacity for growth. We're going to need lithium and titanium for that. There's 1 lithium, and I'll grab a few titanium because we're going to be using some. Yeah, we're going to need enameled glass for domed roofs and things, and plasteel ingots for the large room. Okay, got plenty of capacity. Let's get outside and plan out where we want this room to go. So originally I thought this area over here could be like a living quarters thing. But I have no idea how this is really going to connect. It looks like that does connect. Let's click it in. Yep, it does connect. I feel like I would want some foundations under it on this side. Just so it doesn't look terrible. So let's deconstruct that. We'll plan out the foundations. And we'll get some lead to finish them off. And then we need plasteel ingots, that was the other thing. Three lead should do for it, and we need more titanium. We're going to have to start really picking up those samples. What do we need for plasteel ingots again? Titanium and lithium. Oh, titanium ingots. My mistake. Do we have any of the big ones? No, we might have to make some. That's okay. Let's temporarily drop off the quartz. Can temporarily drop off a couple of bits of copper that we have. Probably leave the propulsion cannon in the tools as well. Those seeds are going to need to go somewhere. I'm pretty certain I can't fit them in the seed box found here. Maybe we just plant them. Yeah, we'll put them in this one. Road cradle goes in that one, and sea crown goes in there. We definitely need more titanium. Let's go out, grab some samples and metal salvage off the floor. That'll be a good way of doing it. Collect some of the water. I love the fact that our base is almost self-sufficient. We just need food and we're good to go. Drop off the salt. Let's go get some titanium. Come with me, Seamoth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So mostly I'm looking for stuff that I can scan. Oh, we could just go over to the Aurora, actually, because there was loads of metal salvage around that. Anything tucked down in here? No, already got it. Nothing tucked in there. I don't really want to go inside that thing again. Okay, let's just go over to the Aurora and we'll grab salvage around the base of it. If we see other components on the way, we can scan them, and that'll be fine. Couple of bits helping us out on our way. Eventually we'll be mining titanium once we find a way of doing that. But right now we're still stuck salvaging. There we go, there's metal salvage bits. Grab those 3. In the storage, 1, 2, 3. Oh, he brought me another, how nice! Oh, I will put that in a moment. Once he's not actively trying to nibble on us. There we go. So seamoth storage is full. Now it's just whatever other bits we can carry for ourselves. I love how he keeps bringing more bits to us. It's actually really handy. How much more space have I got? I can fit another 2 bits of salvage. And we're of course doing this because it takes 10 titanium to make an ingot, so we're going to need lots. A box we haven't opened before. Ooh. Never say no to lovely, lovely water. There's another bit of salvage. Let's just grab that and that'll do for now. Okay, back we go. Over to the base. Make up our titanium ingots, make up our plasteel ingots, and then we can start building out that room. And this is going to be like our living area, so we've got the potential to flesh it out quite nicely. I'm wondering if I should build another multi-purpose room, like coming off this way. Not sure how it would work in terms of the organisation. But for right now, let's just park the Seamoth here. I need to stop turning at that very first junction. Always making that mistake. Right. We'll start off with the ones that we have on us. There's the first ingot. Here's the second titanium ingot. And second in plasteel form. Still obviously want to... Can I construct from here? No, I've got to be outside. That's okay. Still obviously want to empty the sea moth, but for right now... Get these finished off. Oh yes, I'd not actually put down the base. Is that in the right place? That is in the right place. Oh, we only needed one plasteel ingot for it. Cool, we have ourselves a large room. It doesn't matter if the foundation doesn't go all the way. I'm sure it's going to be fine. How are we doing in terms of space? Loads. Let's empty the sea moth. And go check out the new room. Oh my god, this is so much space. This is so much space. Right, what can we do in here? We could put a giant dome on it. We could probably do windows. Yeah, windows most of the way. I think we've got interior dividers as well. Yeah, large room partitions, so we can actually turn it into like functional zones, areas. Don't really need the paracel charger. Indoor grow beds would be nice to have. So maybe we have like a couple of those. And miscellaneous, this is all stuff that just gets fleshed out. Oh, and we can fit this in. Look at that. We can't go sideways, but we can get an alien containment in here. Don't know if I want that in the living quarters. Although this is rather large, larger than I expected for what I wanted the living quarters to be. So maybe it'd be better if I made like another multi-purpose room and we had that as the living quarters area. Like if I have it off the end, we'll need 6 titanium, which is easy for us to get. So much metal salvage converted. Alright, I'm actually gonna... You know what, we've got still a little bit of space inside. I'm going to take this side hatch off. Because we've got the moon pool entrance, we don't need that side hatch. As much as I like it. We have an entrance at the garden here. Let's pop outside and have a look at this in terms of layout. Do I want the base to go off that way? I suppose it's not terrible. Have a look at captain's quarters past the thing. It does feel like it's a long way from the central bit. So maybe I should rework this T-junction into a cross junction. Or I turn this into a T and pull that this way. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So, deconstruct you. We're going to deconstruct this glass. And instead, we will have a nice T. Why is that not going to work? And now the glass is not going to work. Interesting. Alright. Deconstruct this. I assume it's because that room is there. Or we've got something just inside here that's blocking it. That's going to be the other option. Yeah, it's because I've got the sample things too close. Let's just put them out the way. And try that again. Much better. And then we have the large room. And then we had a multi-purpose room that was gonna come off here. Is that just gonna impact maybe? Oh, it's going to be because the foundation's underneath it, maybe? Yeah, the foundation's actually in the way. Well, we don't technically need... yeah, we are going to need it. Right, let's extend it. We will... deconstruct that one. And then we're going to have to just extend this corridor a little bit. That's okay, we can have a glass component to bring it out. And we're going to need to hack this apart. It is not the most nutritious, but it is giving us tiny bits of food. Okay, let's try once more. There we go. So this is going to be like our bedroom living area, and I think that's going to be a lot nicer. And we could have a hatch on this side. Yeah, we can set this up as like the captain's quarters. Coming in, we've got like the lab and our alien containment. In fact, alien containment, it looks like it can be a small bit or a big bit. So having it in here has got the potential to be really good because it's going to be larger and we can have stuff growing. But we could also have it in here as just like this tiny little thing. I think I prefer having it in the big room. Do we have two? Do we go for two, or is that too much? We're going to need more glass to be able to do that. Which is going to mean more quartz. We're not going to have enough. So we're going to have to do another quartz run. Yeah, this is going to be very cool. I have to say, I'm a big fan. Okay, well, I think that means we're going to have to do another quartz run. I'm half tempted to move most of our like construction fabricator storage and stuff into in here, but I think I'll hold off for a moment, because where we've got like this at the moment, and then the scanner room. The scanner room is great. This area was kind of like useful and necessary, but it might do better if we rework it slightly. Maybe have another large room, move the scanner room, like mirror that across to here, and rework this area. But that would be a whole bunch of effort that we're not going to do right now. So instead, I'm gonna park the stuff that we've got in our storage, and then we'll go out next time for some more quartz. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Subnautica. See you soon.